All right. Hello and welcome to today's discussion on the alignment pathway. All right. So let's talk through the alignment pathway. So as a business owner, you are very much aware or conscious of this upper element of the alignment pathway. So this top part here is very much within conscious awareness. And let's review these five components of what we're really consciously aware of when it comes to the culture in our organization. Number one, that's the vision. So hopefully you have a vision. Hopefully all companies have a vision. And what a vision simply is a target and a date. So we will be doing $10 million in annual revenue by 2021. Our company valuation will be $50 million at, some type of multiplier that you've decided upon. That is the vision. That's the target. Something that the mind can easily understand. Now, to go a little bit deeper, what is the what really determines the vision at an unconscious level? And that is, number one, the identity of the individuals within the organization and really the group identity of the organization. And as we discussed in our trainings, identity is the strongest force in human nature. So we are all very consistent at staying congruent with the identity that we hold of ourselves. This is generally an unconscious thing, and generally most people don't actually impact this consciously. However, we can, through our trainings, have an impact on our identity. Vision is also has an element of purpose in it. The purpose is our why, our emotional reasons for taking action. And this we call the vision triad. Okay, let's move on to the next component. The next component is the mission. So mission is a pretty layman's term. This is the conscious, really, I think most people think of this as a purpose statement. However, it also does very much take into account the values of the individual and really the team values in this organization. So the purpose is really derived, the mission is really derived from the purpose, the emotional drive, as well as the values that both the individuals and also the group, really the group consciousness of that organization hold dear. And it's very important to really think through the mission statement as a team and make sure that everyone has kind of that individual buy-in to the mission statement. And then, of course, the next level is that we have our rules. And this, you might hear them called isms or codes of conduct, or anything that really defines how people are supposed to operate within that company. Generally, the standard ones you'll hear, which we probably don't recommend for complicated reasons, are trust, respect, integrity, these types of things. Generally, what rules are how should we operate within the business, right? When should we be getting there? How should we be interacting with people? How should we be interacting with very important people versus people who maybe are more helping in different ways? And rules is really a combination of values, meaning what people on an individual and group level value within the organization, and beliefs, how we believe people should be operating. So quite extremely important really in an organization. And you can see a lot of times where there may be rules in a company that really aren't very helpful and really maybe weren't actually consciously discussed. And then of course we have strategy. So most companies, as we know, put strategy first and really forget to align strategy with all these other components of people's unconscious operating system. right? If I have a strategy and it's not in alignment with my identity, doesn't line up with my purpose, doesn't have congruency with my values, and is counter to my beliefs, you better believe that strategy is never going to work. Because in order to have an effective strategy, we really need to spend a little time making sure that there's alignment. Again, this is called the alignment pathway, with the prior components of this model. Now, we do, as an organization, have some fantastic workshops to start to look at what is my vision, really what's my identity, what's my purpose, what is the company's mission, really what's the company's purpose and what's the company's values, what are the company's rules, really what are the company's values and the company's beliefs. And it is incredibly important to have alignment in these areas before we start jumping into strategy. And strategy, of course, is really a combination of beliefs and behaviors, and must be aligned with my beliefs, and is going to really start to determine my behaviors. So it must be aligned with beliefs and is going to really start to determine my behaviors. And of course, ultimately, this is going to create the results of the organization. And the idea is that we get these results in alignment with the vision over time. As we continue to get these results by doing these behaviors, we then create habits. Results being at the end of the day, a combination of our behaviors and our habits. So that's the alignment pathway. And these are the 4 key workshops that we want to go through. We want to look at vision, mission, rules, and strategy in order to get you the results that you're looking for. And these would be really the core workshops that we like to do, followed up by our integration program, which ultimately is designed to impact everyone at an identity level. If we don't have the unconscious components aligned with the conscious components, that's where organizations really struggle. And that's where we're not able to create the culture that we're really looking for. So that's the alignment pathway that really does a good job describing some of the key workshops that we want to cover, as well as what the unconscious forces are that we're actually impacting at the end of the day. We are not coming in to tell you what to do and how to do it. We are coming in to impact and influence the organization at an unconscious level and start to help you get a grasp on the unconscious forces that are at play within your organization in order to start getting the results that you want to create. Thank you for joining us today, and looking forward to talking soon.